Have you ever wondered why some people seem to navigate the ups and downs of relationships with so much grace and strength? It's not magic, and it's not because they don't feel things deeply. In fact, it's quite the opposite. They're what we call emotionally strong, and the way they love is truly different. Today, we're going to dive into the unique ways emotionally strong people experience and express love, and how we can all learn from their approach to build healthier, happier relationships. So, what does it even mean to be emotionally strong? It's not about being tough or suppressing your feelings. It's about understanding your emotions, knowing how to manage them, and not letting them control you. It's about resilience, self-awareness, and a deep sense of inner security. When you bring this kind of strength into a relationship, it changes everything. Let us start with the first major difference. Emotionally strong people don't look for a partner to complete them. You've heard the phrase, "you complete me," right? It sounds romantic in movies, but in real life, it can be a recipe for a codependent relationship. Emotionally strong individuals already feel whole on their own. They have their own hobbies, their own friends, and their own sense of purpose. They don't enter a relationship to fill a void or fix their problems. Instead, they're looking for someone to share their already complete life with. Their love isn't based on neediness. It's based on a genuine desire to connect, grow, and share experiences with another whole person. This creates a partnership of two equals, not to halves desperately clinging to each other. Another key aspect is how they handle conflict. No relationship is free of disagreements, it's just a fact of life. But while some people might resort to yelling, giving the silent treatment, or playing blame games, emotionally strong people approach conflict as a team. They see a problem not as you versus me, but as us versus the issue. They can express their feelings and needs clearly and calmly, without attacking their partner. They're also amazing listeners. They genuinely want to understand their partner's perspective, even when they don't agree with it. This doesn't mean they're pushovers. They have firm boundaries. But they handle disagreements with respect and a focus on finding a solution, strengthening the relationship rather than tearing it down. This brings me to my next point, boundaries. Emotionally strong people are masters of setting healthy boundaries. They know where they end and their partner begins. They understand that it's okay to say no. It's okay to need space. It's okay to have individual pursuits. This isn't about being distant or selfish. It's about self-respect. They know that to be a good partner, they first need to take care of themselves. By setting clear boundaries, they prevent resentment from building up and ensure that the relationship remains a source of joy, not a source of obligation or exhaustion. This actually fosters more intimacy, because the time they spend together is intentional and equality. Now, let's talk about vulnerability. This one might surprise you. You might think being strong means never showing weakness, but true emotional strength is the courage to be vulnerable. Emotionally strong people aren't afraid to say, "I'm scared," or "I was wrong," or "I need your help." They understand that vulnerability is the gateway to deep connection. They trust their partner enough to show their true selves, flaws and all. They don't wear a mask or pretend to be perfect. This authenticity creates a safe space in the relationship where both partners feel seen, heard, and accepted for exactly who they are. It's this raw, honest connection that builds an unbreakable bond. Furthermore, emotionally strong people don't let fear dictate their relationships. The fear of being hurt, the fear of being abandoned, the fear of being alone. These are powerful emotions that can cause us to act in self-sabotaging ways. We might become overly jealous, controlling, or push our partner away to avoid getting hurt first. Emotionally strong individuals have worked on their own insecurities. They understand that love comes with risks, but they believe the potential for connection and happiness is worth it. They trust themselves to handle whatever comes their way, even heartbreak. This allows them to love freely and openly, without being shackled by what-ifs. They also take responsibility for their own happiness. An emotionally strong person doesn't place the burden of their happiness on their partner's shoulders. They know that while a partner can add immense joy to their life, their core sense of well-being comes from within. They have their own sources of fulfillment, whether it's their career, their creative passions, or their spiritual practices. This takes so much pressure off the relationship. It means they're not constantly looking to their partner to make them happy, which frees both people to simply enjoy each other's company. When two people who are responsible for their own joy come together, the result is an overflow of shared happiness. Think about jealousy. It's a common emotion in relationships, often rooted in insecurity and fear. An emotionally strong person experiences jealousy differently. They might feel a pang of it because they're human, but they don't let it consume them. They can rationally assess the situation. They trust their partner, and more importantly, they trust themselves. They know their own value. Instead of making accusations or snooping through their partner's phone, they can have an open conversation about their feelings. They might say something like, "Hey, I felt a little insecure when this happened. Can we talk about it?" This approach turns a potentially destructive emotion into an opportunity for connection and reassurance. Another beautiful trait is their ability to give love without expecting a scorecard. They give because they want to, not because they expect something in return. Their love isn't transactional. They find joy in their partner's happiness and success. They are their partner's biggest cheerleader, celebrating their wins as if they were their own. This doesn't mean they tolerate being taken for granted. Remember those healthy boundaries. But their acts of love come from a place of generosity and abundance, not a place of calculation. So, how can we cultivate this kind of emotional strength in our own love lives? It starts with self. It means getting to know yourself, your triggers, your insecurities, your values. It might involve therapy, journaling, meditation, or simply spending quality time alone. It's about learning to self-soothe and validate your own feelings instead of always seeking it from others. It's about building a life you love, independent of a relationship. When you do this, you're not just improving yourself, you're preparing yourself to be an incredible partner. You start to love from a place of strength, not a place of need. Loving differently, loving with emotional strength, is about shifting your perspective. It's about seeing a relationship as a partnership for growth, not a solution to your problems. It's about being brave enough to be vulnerable, wise enough to set boundaries, and secure enough to love without fear. It's a journey, not a destination. But it's a journey that leads to the most profound and fulfilling connections we can experience. Thanks for watching today. If this resonated with you, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. What does emotional strength in a relationship look like to you? Do you and forget to like this video and subscribe for more content on building better relationships and a better you. See you next time.